We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another exciting edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie K from the MTA. How's Stephanie today?
I am doing better and better because it's getting nicer outside.
I know you love this warm weather, don't you?
I do.
The
It
sunshine.
rained on Memorial weekend, but Memorial Day itself, it was really nice.
I know I golfed on Memorial Day. It was wonderful.
Where'd you golf?
I went with some family down at Hawk Meadows down in Howell.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Now, I know I've asked you this before, but I'm old. I forgot. Did you say that you are or you are not going to golf in the Friends of Public Transportation golf outing?
That is coming up the day after Father's Day.
Yep, it's a Monday, June 22nd at the Fenton Farms.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I love Fenton Farms because my son and I golf there too. But I don't think so. I don't think it's not this year.
Well, there's only like 2 spots open for foursome.
Oh, really? You have 2 spots left?
We do. I know. I'm selling out fast. Now, I do have a girlfriend, Laura, that works at Sam's, and she has 3 on her team, which is fine. But if you want to golf, I
would have to golf with a bunch of girls.
I don't know if they're all girls. There might be some guys too. I'm just saying. She's a good golfer. She's fun. You don't have to be a good golfer to scramble.
I know.
If you can just
I'm
drive
not
a
a good
cart.
golfer. I just go out to have fun.
You can drive the cart, right?
I can.
It's fun.
Yes, it is a lot of fun.
All right. Well, then we'll put you in if you can. We'd love to have you. It's going to be fun. Yeah, Monday after Father's Day.
Yep.
It's June 22nd at Fenton Farms because they're so accommodating. They've been great. Chris White is the owner, and he's wonderful. And Kat works behind the bar, cooking and cleaning and serving drinks.
Yep. Isn't that still owned by a former Detroit Lion? Fenton Farms, I think so. I was talking to one of the caddies there a couple of weeks ago, and they said that.
Was he caddy?
Yeah, he was very caddy.
Well, let's move along to our guests that we have in the studio today. And I love that they're in the studio. You get to meet them that way.
Yep.
We have Roxy Moreno. How's your mother say your last name?
Moreno.
Marino.
Roxy Moreno.
It's almost Italian, but it's not.
But it's not.
Yes.
And you did send me a voice message, and I saw your name on there, but it was Moran, right? It was not Roxy.
Miriam.
Miriam. Okay, is Roxy your middle name?
Miriam Roxanne.
Okay, there you go. But we call you Roxy. Is that okay?
Everybody, it seems like in the family, goes by their middle name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My middle name's my middle name.
I have brother John Michael, and we call him Mike.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. Well,
Everybody goes by their middle names.
They do. Now, I know I've known you for a long time. I was on the radio station. We did some events together, and you reminded me of that, which I think is a wonderful event. It was, I know we're not going to talk about it too much, your part in there, but we had a marshmallow drop, and it was really a cool
Similar to what WKRP did with dropping turkeys?
Marshmallows can't fly either, but they weren't getting hurt that way. But yeah, so I love that you reminded me of our long history.
Yep.
And how long have you been here at MTA?
About 12 and a half years.
Okay, what did you get hired in to do initially?
I got hired in to start Rides to Wellness.
Oh my gosh, and what a great organization that is.
That turned out
Now,
great.
Rides to Wellness, for people who don't know, it is a very great service. You can call them within 30 minutes. They'll be to your home, and they'll take you any place, health and wellness, whether it's a doctor, the pharmacy, the grocery store, the dentist, which is so important. And veterans and their spouses get that service for free.
Yes, they do.
It's one that has to be so rewarding for you to think you started that.
It is. I was here maybe a month and put together a focus group of about 30 agencies.
Nice.
Here, and we had it down here in the basement of the MTA. And our first 2 partners were Department of Health and Social Services and VAAA, Valley Area Agency
Right.
on Aging.
They're wonderful.
And they've been with us from the very beginning, from 2016.
People don't realize how needed it is for somebody to have to get to the doctor or the dentist or the pharmacy. You might find fine today and wake up with an abscessed tooth or something that keeps you from so much pain you can't drive. You can call Rides to Wellness. They'll be to your house in 30 minutes, and that's just nice to know. So, okay, that was how many years ago?
That was in 2016 that Rides to Wellness began.
Yeah.
I think it was April 1st or June 1st. And we waited. We had 5 cars, 1 telephone, 1 computer,
Oh, my
a
gosh.
table that was our desk, and we were out of the small office in a transfer center downtown, and that's how we started. And we waited 19 days before we got our first phone call.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. It must have been exciting when that phone rang,
Oh,
right?
my goodness.
You all want to run
And
pick them up.
I think that month we had 9 trips.
Oh, good. And okay.
And from there, it just has
Skyrocketed.
skyrocketed.
So give us an idea of what it looks like today.
Wow. Today, I'm just
Just, yeah,
20,000 rides in a month.
that's
Crazy.
That's about what I thought it was.
Wow.
And we have about well over 100 cars, well over 100 drivers. We started out with maybe a handful, maybe on 2 fingers, project coordinators, and now we have a lot of coordinators and a lot of staff.
Sure do. And they're busy all the time.
All the
taking care of
time.
things. And I do believe I found the number for that. It's 810-780-8946. Anybody can call and they'll be to your house in 20 minutes, which is amazing. So that's the number. You can give them a call and find out how it can work for you, because it's definitely a service that hopefully we never have to use it, but it's nice to know it's there for you. And your ride is something as well. Within a 24-hour notice, they will come to you and take you any place in Genesee County for as little as $2.25. It is $3.50 per person each way. But if you are a senior or if you're disabled, it's only $2.25. That's
good.
less than a gallon of gas. That's just amazing.
Nowadays, holy moly.
I know. And there's other stipulations as well. But, that is 767-5541. So
There you go.
we're going to have help for everyone for sure. But the trolleys, those are fun. We have it out in Davison now, which is great. But okay, so now you went from Rides to Wellness, and what are you doing now? How did you work way up to what you're doing right now?
I still work for Rise to Wellness, and I also work for marketing here at the MTA. So I'm working with that team. So it's just I come from a marketing background, so it's easy for me to transition over.
The main thing that we know Roxy for is the newsletter. You always do a great job in the newsletter out because there's a lot of information. You got to send her the articles and the pictures, and then she does the birthdays and the special things like that. So you do a great job with the newsletter every month. Yes,
Thank you.
It's not easy. But you brought something to the table, which I think is amazing. She was sneaky. She didn't tell me about this until like maybe a half hour into our conversation. We have an intern that just joined us, and he's a lovely young man. And we were all at the meeting for the 4 hours meeting, or I think it was just a staff meeting that we had. I thought, boy, this boy's impressive. He's really, how do you know him? How'd you get here? And then the discovery rock said, well, he is my grandson. Well, there you go.
So that's who's been over there sitting
Yes.
quietly.
I feel so bad for him. It was his first day here, and he's not really, our computers aren't ready for him yet. So we're just trying to get him acclimated. But you were a little bored today, but this is going to be more fun for you, right?
Yeah, I'm excited. So,
And give us your full name.
Luke Meyer,
And Luke, what school did you attend?
Davison High School, and then after that, I went to St. Clair Community College, and then next year, I'm actually going to Mott.
I went to Mott. You know what? You get your prerequisites out of the way, and it's a lot less expensive. You stay home, save some money. I think it's smart. And I had some really good teachers over there, too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, good. So what is your dream? What are you going to study? What would you like to be studying?
I'm majoring in business administrations.
Good.
I'm not sure what I want to do for a job, but
That's
just
okay.
something in business marketing. So
You're going to be successful in anything you do because you're a very nice young man.
Thank you.
And he's smart, too. He could be a little model. You know that? My gosh.
I've gotten that before.
I
so.
bet.
I agree.
Well, there are modeling agencies, and they're legit. They're not the types that are going to ask for money and try to give you training, but the ones I worked with, I'll give you a list of them because my daughters and I did that. They put themselves through college doing it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's easy. They might pay you $20 an hour to do maybe a little modeling thing. Or they have movies and they have commercials and they have print, but they have things where you can just give away samples too. So I'll hook you up.
All right.
Right.
So what is your dream job? If you could do anything you want, does it matter if any kind of matter, doesn't matter about the money or the training, just what can you see yourself doing that you'd love to do?
I'd love to work with athletes or something like that. So maybe being marketing for a NBA team or NFL team, something like that.
Doing the marketing for them like your
yeah.
grandma did. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be good at it.
Thanks.
So what's your favorite team?
Pistons.
Of course. All right.
Yes.
I was in radio for a while, and our third person in the morning show is the DJ for the Pistons.
Oh, yeah.
Chachi.
Yeah, he was the DJ at my prom.
Was he?
yeah.
Wow,
We hired
cool.
him for my daughter's wedding, too.
Oh,
yeah, he
nice.
does a great job.
Yeah.
Well, good about that. Maybe he can get you in there. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah.
It's not what you know, it's who you know, right?
Yeah.
And you have a good personality, you can do anything. That's right. Your grandma brought you in here. For sure. Well, that's a nice program we have, too, because we have a program that's in the summertime. I think it's already started. It's the gardening. The people, we need to plant flowers outside. They need to paint the curbs and make it look nice for curb appeal. And we go to the employees and say, do you have any grandkids or kids or in college to do that? And it pays like $15 an hour.
Yeah, that's good money for a kid.
I know. And they train them too to be able to do the gardening, to teach them what they're doing. And then it looks nice too. So it's pretty.
Yep.
So are you going to stick around a lot, Roxy? You're going to retire soon? What do you want to do? What's your plans?
Well, I'm going to keep working until I'm bored.
You'll never be bored
But
here.
you know what? The MTA, I can honestly say, is the most fulfilling job I have ever had. I think it's because of how we give back to the community.
Absolutely.
And how the community embraces us and how we can try to help them with their rides, because there are so many people who need to go to the doctor, who need to go to the pharmacy, who need to go to the grocery store. All they have to do is hop on a bus, call Your Ride, call Rides to Wellness. I think that we're a service that really does a lot of good in this community.
And you don't know when you might need it. Mr. Benning always says, today you might
right.
be driving, tomorrow you might be riding.
Yep.
So
Right.
it's a little insurance policy for you.
I agree.
Yeah, my co-host, I tell this story all the time because it just happened. If you listen to the morning show like you said you had, Mike McDonald was always doing the radio show, and then he would go and do real estate, which meant he was on the road all the time, driving around, showing a house, doing a closing. And he had a really weird thing happen. Never happened before or after. Not was in the family whatsoever, but he had a issue where he didn't pass out, but he's kind of like blocked out just for a second, and his eyes were still open, but his car just went off the road and he hit a tree. He was okay, thank goodness. But his wife said, "What happened?" He goes, "I don't know." So they went to the doctor, got everything checked out. They said he was fine. But because of that, they had to take away his license for 6 months. And he's like, that's a long time. Can you imagine not being able to get in your car and go to work or to school or the grocery store? You feel like a prisoner. So he was so grateful that when he called us, Mr. Benning said, well, use Your Ride. It's $2.25 to get you across Genesee County. He's like, how can you afford to do that? That's less than a gallon of gas. Exactly. How can we afford to do that? We're just so grateful that we can. And we do have a millage coming up on August 4th, which helps support all of these wonderful services, which we definitely need. So that would be, keep that in mind when you're out there, because you might need that one day. You just never know. And then another story I heard too, Mr. Benning just told this one. We went to the Kiwanis luncheon, and he said how was it the Flint Genesee Chamber? He told this one, but that there was a time that his daughter she went out to work out, and maybe you know the name of this place, but you have a key and you can go in 24/7 and just go in to work out. So you
I think it's Anytime Fitness. Is that it?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think that was it. And so when she went in, there was a woman there that had been cleaning overnight, and she was just so excited because she had a new pair of shoes, and she kept looking at her shoes. And Rochelle said, "Oh, did you get new shoes?" She said, "Yes. Guess what? My Your Ride driver bought them for me because my other ones were so worn out." I know. That's the kind of drivers that we have. They're just so kind and they're so nice. Another driver friend of mine, he said, "Yeah, I watched this man try to cross the street, and he tumbled and fell. And the cars aren't stopping. They're going around him, beeping, like, get out of the way." So he parked his Your Ride vehicle over there and helped the man up. And the man was in tears saying, "Thank you so much." So we have such good people that work here. They're like family. Mm-hmm. So we're not just there for kindness, but we're there to help you get around town too. Right. It's just so important. My dad had cancer, and I thought, I can't get off the air and take him to his therapy. And they said, "Yeah, Your Ride will pick him up for $2.25 and take him there." I was so grateful. I was so impressed. Mm-hmm. And so that was something that is needed. And hopefully you'll never need it, but it's nice to know it's there. If you, with the cost of gas, you might want to actually jump on a bus. Luke, did you know you can go all the way to Great Lakes Crossing to go shopping?
I did not know.
For $3. I know for one, and it's a really nice coach bus, so it's comfortable.
Luke looks like the avid shopper.
Yeah, I mean.
They have sports things down there, sports stores. So tell me about the paper that you wrote that was about MTA when you were in school.
Oh, yes. So
cool.
Yeah, there's a business competition statewide or nationwide, actually, and it's called DECA. What we had to do, we had to come up with a marketing campaign for a service. So me and my partner, we chose the Flint MTA. We spent months working on it, and just coming up with like advertisements like for our project. And we had to present it to the judge. It was like in March, and we ended up becoming state champions in it. Yeah, we won.
Congratulations!
That's fantastic.
There was over like 10,000 people. So
wow.
We had to so
we had a good resource queen right here. You could ask your grandma about
it was
that.
Nice. Yeah,
what did you learn about MTA when you were writing the paper? What's one of the most important things that you learned or interesting for you?
Just how much they help. Honestly, I didn't think it was that many people, but just seeing like the different programs they have and stuff, it was really cool seeing that. So we got to go to nationals in Florida and compete there, and it was a really good experience.
So you had like a sample of like a logo or something you made too, or what was it? You said you had it up. So what did you make?
Oh yeah, we just like made up like fake advertisements we used and stuff, and like different ways to promote. Like I actually made a fake commercial and stuff, and like fake ads on Canva and stuff. So
okay, we want you to bring that in. I want you to show the planning department, the marketing department. We might be using some of those.
Yeah, I got like presentation boards too I can bring in. So
I'm looking forward to seeing those for sure. I bet you they're very intuitive. I'd like to see those.
They used one of the pictures of the outside of the transfer center downtown.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I want to see that for sure. Well, we were just making some commercials for for the campaign awareness, for the millage awareness, because some people don't realize what all we do. And I still learn. Every single day I learn about something else. Like I didn't know, you probably know this, Roxy, but and I know you know, Jay, because we've talked about it.
Yep.
That MTA is also a first responder. So if there's been like a apartment fire and seniors are trying to get out of there, I know Clara Barton, is that the name of it? Clara Barton? Is that the name of the senior center? That caught fire quite a while ago. And we sent a bus over there. And that bus driver got out of the bus to go in to help people get out, which he didn't have to, but he did that. And we're there to get people out of danger and take them to their hotels where they need to go. And we have a warming bus, too, to take people out there to keep warm. So it's just amazing what we do. Every day I learn something new about that. So I'm proud of MTA. I'm proud to work there, and so are you, aren't you?
Yep.
So are you.
I'm very proud to work here.
Yeah, well, and we're very proud to have you, Luke, be part of the family.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
And how long is your internship good for?
It's about 3 months.
Oh,
so
good.
I think it's like August 17th, I want to say.
All right.
So,
Wonderful.
yeah.
You might be staying on. You might just want to start working here.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you.
All right,
So, yeah. I can't wait to see your campaign. We might just use yours and forget about our advertising company. You never know.
One of the things that Luke did while he was in high school was he put together a photography business.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Let him tell you about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just started going to some basketball games and like taking pictures of people. The players started to see it and they ended up like paying me to come take pictures for them and stuff.
You got
So
paid for it.
yeah, I got to go to like some high schools in Detroit and like the Legacy Building in Brighton and stuff. And it was a really cool experience. And I got to meet a lot of players and coaches, made a lot of connections with that.
Maybe
so.
take pictures of the Pistons.
Very cool.
maybe.
You never know. That could happen. I know a friend that works that way. So
all right.
maybe I can direct you to her too.
I think that's one of the reasons why he is an intern here this summer, is because that was a question that was asked. Can he take pictures?
Oh, really? They asked that? Oh, well, yes, because I'm out there taking pictures and put it on Facebook, but I'm very busy. I'm in a lot of different areas, and we're trying to do presentations for the millage, so we could definitely use you to go out there and take pictures, and you'll have more time to do that when I'm trying to talk to people. So we welcome that. And if you can take that great at pictures, you can take headshots and everything else. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Well, you're a real asset. We can't wait to find out what all you can do. So that's great. Now, you have siblings, right? I know you have more.
Yeah, I just have one sister. So.
Oh, what's her name?
Lily.
And how old is she?
She's 20.
What is she doing now?
She is at U of M Flint studying. What's she studying?
She's in health sciences.
Okay,
She
there
wants
it is.
to be a doctor.
Oh,
and,
nice.
she's a junior.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And did you give us your age? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, that's me too. Dog years. Used to be a long time ago. Well, so what's your hobbies then?
I collect basketball cards and I run a lot. I ran for St. Clair, so I ran cross country and track. I'm planning on just running. I might not run at Mott, but I'm gonna just continue running and keep training and stuff. So
Are you part of the crim? Do you do the crim at all? You can talk in
oh.
the microphone, Roxy. It's okay.
okay, my grandma told me to talk about New Mexico. So yeah, my team, my 4x8 team, we qualified for nationals in New Mexico. So yeah, that's like 2 weeks ago. So we got to go there and compete. It was a really fun experience.
Well, your grandma's proud of you. She wanted
Yeah.
to
Yep,
get that
I
out
can tell Grandma's very proud
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah, she is.
But yeah, so I've been running and help out my parents and
Aw,
yeah.
you're sweet. Is
Yeah.
it driving you crazy sitting in a cubicle all day and not being out there running in nice weather?
I mean, I run before, so
He runs before he comes to
Yeah.
work.
That's impressive. Well, we're going to be putting in a running area here. We talked about that at the 4 Hours Club. We're going to have like a shower, and there's going to be a workout area, and there's going to be a lot of things you can
Nice.
actually take
Yeah.
advantage of. Sure. Well, you could just run around the parking lot too in one
Maybe,
shower or
yeah.
something. I'll let you go. You can do that. Well, we're just glad you're here. We can't wait to work with you.
Yeah.
And we'll show you a whole lot more too. We don't want to inundate you all with one day
Yeah.
full of stuff. We'll spread it out, but we'll teach you. You'll get your computer hopefully tomorrow.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, is there anything else you do want to talk about that you can talk about?
Nothing I can think of to talk about.
Well, I think
talked her
I
out.
can brag for you. You don't want to talk about yourself so much. You're very humble, but you were in marketing for the longest time. That's how I met you years ago, and I had forgotten about that. So I'm glad you mentioned that. And you were also at, you said U of M.
I worked at U of M Flint for 33 years.
Wow,
Got
what'd you-
my degree there.
What'd you do there? What was your job?
I was a business manager there, retired in 2001, and then I went to work for Genesee County and worked in the Parks Department, and I was there for about 7 or 8 years. My father became very sick,
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
so I took care of him for about 3 years. After that, I thought it's time to go back to work. Just felt, and you know how things just kind of happen?
Yeah, I was going to ask how you got into MTA.
And you don't know really how it happens.
Right.
But the general manager and I were board members on the Clio Amphitheater board together.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And that's how I met him. And I would see him.
Can you mention his name? Because I forgot his name. I do know
His
him.
name is Ed Benning.
Oh my gosh! Of course, that's how I got into MTA too. Oh my! I didn't realize he was the board over there. Like
He was on the board of directors with me.
Yeah.
There was probably 10 of us on
I
on
knew
the
he was
board.
on the board. I didn't realize he was. You said that he was like in charge of that, right? That was or just
Well,
on the
he
board.
was a board member. He wasn't president or
If
anything.
he's the board member, he's in charge. He's always so good. He's always so very just involved.
Well, he lived in Clio. I lived in Clio, and it was a Clio Amphitheater board. So
Sure.
we had a lot of local people that were board members. But that's how I met Ed. Through the years after that, I would see him. Also worked with Keep Genesee County Beautiful, and we would have a conference every year. And Ed would always come to that conference,
Aw.
and we would always chat. Just
Sure.
how are you doing? What's going on, and.
He's a nice man, easy to talk to.
Then one day I got a call from a friend that said, "Hey, I think you're going to get a call from the MTA. They're looking for someone in a new program." I said, "Okay." And the next day I got a call. The day after that I met, and 20 minutes later I was working for the MTA.
That's kind of how it started for me too.
And
Just
he,
like,
and he says,
for the moment.
NEMT, which is non-emergency medical transportation.
Right.
And that's kind of morphed into Rides to Wellness.
Sure.
From the focus group, it's just grown from there.
Sure has.
And I've been here now 12 and a half years. My contract was only going to be 1 year.
So what do you do for them now? What is your job with Rise to Wellness?
I work, besides the newsletter that I do, the entire organization, I also work with the people who miss their rides.
And Mr. Bennett's always thinking about something in the future, like, how to move forward.
Right.
And he's doing something now called the microtransit, and that's going to be very, very helpful.
Right.
It's where you can call and in an area that you live in, and they'll come pick you up and take you where you want to go very quickly. And it's almost like he mentions, like almost like a personal Uber. It's like, okay, I want to go to stores. I call right now. They come and get you within 30 minutes and take you where you want to go. And that's not the Rise to Wellness. It's not anything health and wellness. It's wherever you want to go, which is going to be very nice. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
He might be calling you to start on that one too, since you're starting everything else up new. So, Luke, I know that you are probably very, what's the word I want to say? The girls are interested in you. So do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, what's her name?
Ava.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
Yeah.
And how old is Ava?
She's 19.
And what does she do? What does she want to do?
She wants to be a DNR officer. So
Cool.
Yeah.
She's in environmental science
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
She's a runner.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Is that how you met her in school, or how'd you meet her?
We just met through running. So.
You just ran into her, I
yeah,
guess.
basically, yeah.
He was running after her. Yeah. She didn't run too fast, I'm
She
sure.
runs for Wayne State.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you guys doing the crim together by any chance?
I don't think she is, but I'm going to. So.
Well, you know, that's something else. MTA gives free rides for people doing the crim. You
Oh,
can park
nice.
over there off South Saginaw Street, and those buses run constantly, taking people
Yep.
back and forth.
Worked great.
That's the only reason I would go the way, because otherwise trying to park downtown and find a parking spot, it was just very stressful. The bus is easy, nice and comfortable, just drops you right off. It's free, back and forth. So I know Mike and I used to actually host it down there, and we had to be on those great big tall, cranes to overlook everybody and have them start the races. And you see all those people and think, my gosh, there's tens of thousands of people, and the MTA
Right.
buses are running constantly. You just don't realize we're there for you. We're just doing that for free. And we just did the wreath. We put the wreaths on the graves for the Memorial Day, and we had several buses out there giving people free rides to be able to decorate the graves. So that was very cool too. So yeah, and our Facebook page, you can see other things that we're doing. And if you ever have any questions, our website, what is that?
MTAflint.org.
That's right. And if they want to be a guest on this show, how do they do that?
All they got to do is just send us an email at podcast@mtaflint.org.
And we'll have them on.
Yep.
Anything. We'd like to do something in the community that's going to join people together and find out about our family right here, like you guys. So thank you both for being on.
Yep.
I know you have work to do to get back home, but is there anything else you'd like to say before we say goodbye to you to get back to work?
This was fun, Stephanie.
See, we knew
I
you'd
told
like
you,
it.
Roxy was so cute. She was, I'm really kind of nervous, and everybody is, but they don't like to sound their own voice. But once they do it, they're like, that was fun.
Yep.
So will you come back on sometime?
Whenever.
Now, Luke, I'd like to invite you back over too, like maybe the end of your internship to see what you learned and if you liked it and if you're going to be staying on with
Yeah,
us and working
okay.
for us.
That'd be great.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about yourself that we didn't cover?
No, it's everything.
Okay. Well, we invite you back for sure. I'd like to have
thank
you
you.
back. Well, thank you to both of you. And thank you for listening.
Thank
We
you.
do it every week. It's On the Road with the MTA, Jay and Stephanie K, bringing you all the great things in the community. Thanks for listening. Do stay safe.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.